Hey, this is Kathy, Crowder's Mountain, North Carolina. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video. Now, my upcoming video is going to feature two of these flamingos. And we're going to go from start to finish. It's going to be a long video, but it occurred to me that I had not done an update to how you choose your wood, the primer, the paints, the brushes, the taping, all that. So next video, like I say, is going to be a long video, but I have cut it down into different parts. Hopefully I can upload it all at one time, but if not, it'll be like 3 or 4 videos like I have done in the past. But today I wanted to show you something and just take time to show you guys this. So let me just get it out and get started. So here it is. This is what I wanted to show you. So if you saw a previous video, I talked about this a little bit, but my niece gave me some of my mama's quilt patterns a while back, and my intentions were to go through those and paint one maybe every other week or whatever, but I'm not painting as many quilts as I was, so I thought I never did get to show you all these. And you can take a screenshot at any point if you wanted to, but my mama had them tied together. Instead of in a notebook, she had them tied together with some yarn. So I saw that they were tearing, so I just took the yarn and put it in another sleeve. So these have got plastic sleeves on them, and I think they'll be all right. I can kind of see. But this one is called Postage Stamp Basket. Now, most of them on the back will tell you, like this one is from 1989. She got these like once a month, and she was in some kind of quilt club. So she got these patterns like once a month. But you can tell how, if you just look at these, like you could see the basket. Now this is, the basket's all made together, so you could do a 2 by 2, or even a 3 by 3 or a 4 by 4, using this same pattern, and that'd make a really pretty quilt. Now they're calling them wall hangings. In 1989, nobody was making barn quilts. You know, that didn't start till Donna Sue started. This one's Baskets and Bears. And you see the basket, you can make one, or if you put them together and make them smaller, you can make a 2 by 2 or whatever size you wanted. Now, you know, we talk about using templates sometime. These came, let me get this out for you. So I'll show you one, I won't show them all. If I can get it out. That is taped together. But you see, this is that hard plastic, and someone, when they created this postage stamp basket, they created the template. So all you'd have to do is just lay that down on your board and draw it out. See, there's the little templates right there. So anyway, most of these came with those templates, and some of them didn't. If I can get that back in there the way I got it out, we'll be all right. Okay. All right, so there's the baskets and the bears. Now this is a daffodil basket. See how pretty that is? You can make a really pretty 2x2, like, and I was gonna do that, but it's just taking me too long to get to it. So, see, here's one basket, and you can make that a 2x2, just standing alone. That one, 1989. Now here's a scrap basket. I remember hearing about that pattern a long time ago. That would take a long time to make a 2x2 out of that. I'm kind of hesitating to see if you want to screenshot them, if you get any ideas. That was 1990. Now look at these butterflies. Here is the templates for the butterflies. See that? If you have any questions about any of them, just message me in the comments, and if you need a better screenshot, I'll send it to you. But isn't that pretty? And here's the crazy cat. Now I love that. I've actually seen that quilt somewhere, but you could make this cat as a barn quilt. Look at it. Coming up for Halloween, that one might be kind of fun. Have I got y'all close enough down there? Okay. There's spider web. Look at that. How they just did it differently. Like, see, that's just this part right here. But that's the full effect right here. There's bear's paw. I've seen that a lot. But look at it when you've got a lot of the paws put together. Now this is Georgia's owl. I think that's funny. He's a strange looking little owl, but look how you could put around the border around that to change him up. Flying swallows. I had that one picked out to make for you guys, and I still may. But look at it when you put a whole lot of them together. So that'd be a perfect 24 by 24. And that's Let's Get Pinned. If you're I don't know, this might be one you could make for a nurse, but it looks like maybe somebody just made it and created it so you could just put different colors if you got different kind of memories, you know, like awards and things like that. I'm not sure. Lover's Locket, that's pretty. Makes a real pretty quilt pattern, don't it? There's wedding ring. Now this is not double wedding ring, this is just wedding ring. Golden wedding ring. Now I want to make that one too. I'm not sure about that. But I have seen people on Barn Quilt Addicts and Barn Quilts International, when they post their pictures, I've seen people who could do that. I'm not sure I have the patience for it, but I could do that. Now here's Flying Dutchman. I know if you've been around quilters any part of your life, you've probably heard that pattern a lot. And if they made a quilt out of it, it was probably looking like that. Here's Anchors Away. Now, if you know somebody at the beach, and if you had some scrap pieces, you could make it look like that too. That would be cute. And you're making it doubled. So that's a cute one, cute, kind of a nautical. Sometimes people are asking for that. Now here's a sailboat race. That would be an easy one for a young class, like young students, or even a beginner that never had painted before. I was kind of terrified of geometric blocks and too much going on. That would be a good one. There's seashells. And seashells was, trying to find the 1989. This came in 1989. There's clamshell. That's sort of different. You see if you put them all together what it would look like. Windsurfer. Now see that windsurfer? There's a little pattern for him, see? It's on the back. And there's the board. But I just think that's strange how, I mean, we wouldn't necessarily do that. We'd probably call it a painting, but that was a quilt. So if it can be quilted, it can be called a barn quilt. Tall pine tree. That's the way they look if you put a lot of them together. Ohio rose, that's pretty. But that, see, that's not geometric shapes, but there again, there's the pattern. And people cloth quilted them. Dogwood wreath, look at that. That is 1989. Bloomers. Not sure if that's supposed to be underwear or flowers, do you? There's the Michigan cherry quilt. Look at it here. Well, that's complicated. But you could just do this part if you just wanted it on a 2x2. And see, there's the pattern for it. Oak leaf and reel. That's pretty leaves. You know, you could, that cardinal that people do and put different kind of leaves on them. That's some oak leaves. And I think that's the pattern. Hovering hawks. I don't see a hawk. 13 hovering hawks squares make this. I guess it's according to how you paint it. There's a mill wheel. I first saw that, I thought it said Mill Hill. We grew up, my family worked in textiles, and across the river was the Mill Hill. People lived in houses over there. There's wheels. Got a couple over here that I was going to make sure you saw them. I think I took pictures of them. I don't think there's a real original pattern over here, see? So I'm going to make sure that they're in here. That wheel, you could make all kind of things that make it look like, look. Now there's a weather vane. I wanted to make sure I showed you that. I really think that's pretty. That'd be really pretty hanging on a barn. And you know, you can cut that stencil out or buy it somewhere, but you can cut the stencil out on your Cricut. But that pattern actually had it, see? I don't know if it's the right size. That'd be the only thing. There's Shaded Trail. Makes a pretty quilt. Mother's Dream is the one, another one too that I wanted to make sure I showed you. I just think that is so pretty the way it's cut out, but look at it when you make a 2x2. Hourglass. Well, if you like purple and green, who's that? What? It's a cartoon, not a cartoon. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember. Not the Penguin. Not the Penguin in Batman, is it? It's got purple and green. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Is that Beetlejuice colors? But look at it, how it's different. I think that's pretty. There's Spools. Now that's really complicated. But there's folks who like that challenge. Old Maid's Puzzle. I've seen that one before. Log Cabin, you know, you see that a lot. That's an old pattern, but it came to her in 1990 as part of that club she was in. There's Strawberry Patch. Look at that. Now, spinning spools, remember? I've done that one for you guys. See, there's a picture of it. I did that one for y'all. It's on the video, the YouTube channel. I'm not sure what the number of the video is, but I've got that one for you. But look at this. Wouldn't that be pretty? Split diamond star. Look how they created that. Is that not pretty? I keep saying that. This was in, let's see, she got that quilt pattern in 1989. 1989. See, that's an old quilt block. Because they were around way before this company started sending out these patterns, I'm sure. Star at Sea. Eight-pointed star. You see that one a lot, different variations of it. There's the Missouri star. Look at the difference in that and how it looks when you put a lot of them together. Massachusetts. That was pretty. Having it split like that. There's the Pinwheel. I'm not sure about these spools of thread here. I don't know what that means. It might be Pinwheel 1, which may mean that they could have sent out another one. Like this one is Little Red Wagon 1. That's cute for kids' room. But see, here's Twinkle Twinkle 3. So I wonder if there's two other Twinkle Twinkles out there. That this was in 1989. So I don't know. I just don't know what that means. Toy Box Treasures. I don't know if that's what that... Oh. Toy Box Treasures, number 3. I don't know what that means, really. Toy Box Treasures, number 4. Look at Parasol Girl. That pretty? Look at that. Shows you how to put it together. There's the actual hard plastic. Ragdoll. Some of y'all could figure out how to make a pattern like that. That was 1989. There's Sunbonnet Sue. Now here's Toy Box Treasures number 6. I wonder if that was I don't know, maybe that was the series that they were sending out at the time. Sunbonnet Sue's pretty. Then there's that little boy. Remember him? What's his name? I don't remember what his name was. Fisherman Fred. I see it here. Fisherman Fred. He's cute. But it told who submitted these. Like Spinning Spools member Kay Hansen of Rancho Cucamonga, California. Kansas Dugout. Now that'd be cute if you had a baseball player. There's Rockin' Horse. Now see, this says Children's Corner number 1. So it must have been a series. Seven Sisters. Y'all remember that one? Look at them all put together. There's a Christmas tree quilt. That looks like the apple tree that I made one time. Now that one is in that book, 5,500 Quilts. I know that one is. Sheep and rail fence. A lot of times people are talking about, do you have a pattern for a sheep? Well, that would be a way to kind of doll it up a little bit. Or look at that. But again, you know, when you're putting it high up on a building, the more complicated the pattern, the less you're going to see it. So if you're going to put it high, you may only want to put like one sheep, because people can still tell what it is. If you get it too far away and too intricate, detailed, you're not going to be able to tell what that is up there. You're just going to see some colors. There's Honeybee 2, and that is Down on the Farm number 2. I see what they're talking about in a honeybee, but that one block, I don't know that I would recognize that to be a honeybee. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. From the Bible, number 1. There must have been a series that came from biblical references too. That's neat. Fruits and Flowers. That's a rose tree. Rose tree 3. Well, that'd make a pretty quilt. Barn quilt or cloth quilt. Now here's an old-fashioned nosegay. Grandma's favorites. Look at this. Now look at it. If you made it, you could make it a 2x2 and just have 4 blocks. Look, ain't that pretty? That was one of them that I had planned to make for y'all too. Here's another Grandma's favorite pine burr. That's pretty put together, isn't it? It looks Christmassy. Indian Meadows. Indian Trails 1. I just wonder if I could find the rest of them somewhere. Like if that's a series, I wonder if the rest of them someplace else. Heart's Desire. Now I've never seen that heart painted on a barn quilt before. Have y'all? I don't know that I would put that on it, but that's pretty. Sunbeam 2. I've seen that pattern. I'm not sure what it was called, but I've seen it. Double attic windows. That's a strange little pattern, isn't it? Hillside Village. Look at it here. Coffee cups. Uh-oh, that's my downfall. It's coffee. There's churches. That's pretty, isn't it? Castle wall. I hope y'all like this. Pieced basket. Look at it here. How different it looks. There's country egg basket. And that's it. That's all of them. I hope you, if you didn't get a chance to take a screenshot and you wished you had, just roll it back and watch it again, or just start all over again and watch it. And when you get to it, just take a screenshot, and then you can always print it out. Or go by your telephone while you're drawing your pattern out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And stay tuned. Hopefully in the next week, I'll have that other one put up for you. And in the meantime, happy painting. Thank you for joining me. See y'all later. Bye.